The Rothman Institute presents Take 5 on Hawks All Access.
Hawk fans, Take 5, Season 4, Episode 2. Beautiful weather here on the St. Joseph's campus for the start of the fall season, and we're joined by another member of one of our fall sports, and that's Jimmy Reilly of men's soccer. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good to be with you. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Well, obviously, we did a little research here. We tend to do that on Take 5 and found out that, your parents graduated from St. Joseph's. 5 of your immediate family members graduated from SJU. Did you even have a choice in terms of going here? I mean, was it just, freshman, sophomore year of high school? Okay, so when's Jimmy going to St. Joseph's?
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at a couple other schools, but once I came down to my final decision of coming here, when I told people, they were like, oh, that's no surprise. We knew that was coming, so I guess not really.
Reilly is actually, I guess it's slang for Hawk, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Favorite spot on campus that you're going to miss the most after being here for 4 years?
I'd probably have to say where we are right now, our home field, previously Finnessy Field, now Sweeney Field. Really just because when I'm in the program and when we're in the program, we kind of take it for granted, the facility and the atmosphere for home games and stuff like that. But next year, I know when I come back to games and stuff, I'm going to want nothing more than to be back out here. So it's going to be tough.
A couple games ago, pretty good feeling for you. You end up picking up the game-winning goal against Temple. Difference in terms of just scoring a regular old goal and the game winner like that. What's the rush like? What's the difference in the emotion?
Well, I mean, anytime you score a goal, it's a big moment and it feels great. But to score the game winner, and especially in the game that it was, which was Temple, it made it that much better. Temple is our biggest rival, and in my 4 years here, we hadn't beaten them actually since 2007, and prior to us playing them this year, they hadn't lost a game and they hadn't been scored on. So to kind of play spoiler and hand them their first loss and their first goal against was really special.
Yeah, I would say that had some extra meaning, and you got the Soccer 6 honor as well, so that's great.
Absolutely. Soccer,
a growing sport here in the United States. Explain the offsides rule. I know a lot of people sometimes have a little trouble, understanding that whole thing.
It's actually funny you should bring up the offsides rule because we, as a team, are actually leading the Atlantic 10 in offsides calls against us.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So I'm not sure if I'm even the right guy you should ask that question to, but I can still try. You've got your goalie and your line of defense, and the idea is that you take whichever defender is the furthest back, so closest to the goalie, and you draw a line directly across the field. And if the offensive player is behind that line, so closer to the goalie than that defender when the ball's kicked, then he's offsides. So you either have to wait until after he kicks it or just hold your run.
Did everybody get that at home? I hope so. If not, maybe we'll come up with a flow chart or something for you to simulate how that went. But if there was a rule you could eliminate from the game, what would it be? Is it the offsides rule?
I don't know if it would be the offsides rule. Just based on the way our season's gone so far, I think I would eliminate ties. We have 3 ties already. After 110 minutes of playing, it's just too much effort to walk away with a tie. So either take us to penalty kicks or let us keep going, but just give us a win or a loss. I'm tired of ties.
Do you follow the pro game?
Yeah, absolutely.
Favorite team?
My favorite team is Manchester United. They play in the English Premier League overseas. Probably because when I first started following it, Cristiano Ronaldo was my favorite player.
It's one of the few soccer jerseys I actually own, a Ronaldo jersey.
And he played for Manchester United at that point, so my fanhood for him kind of led me into rooting for the team, and after he went on to Real Madrid, I kind of kept rooting for United. So.
Ever been overseas?
I have not. I would love to go and see a game or a few games, see some of those stadiums, but I haven't been yet.
Well, throw it on the bucket list, right?
Absolutely.
Final question. This is our wild card, the one that just comes out of left field sometimes. You and Don Diambra, in terms of on the field penalty shootout. Who's winning that? Jimmy Reilly or the former Philadelphia Kick?
Oh my God. I have a lot of confidence in my penalty taking ability, but I think I have to go with Don. I mean, he was a pro. He scored, unbelievable amounts of goals when he was here. He's got records here all over the place. So I think it'd be close. I think it'd be, a one goal difference, but I think I got to give it to him. I think he could beat me.
Honest man. We appreciate honesty here on Take 5. Jimmy, you survived the segment. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you very much.
That's St. Joseph's senior midfield, Jimmy Reilly, here, our guest on Take 5, episode 2 of season 4. You can catch Jimmy and St. Joseph's men's soccer going on the road for the next few matches, but they'll come back here Friday, October 11th, right here on Sweeney Field, take on St. Bonaventure. For St. Joseph's All Access and Take 5, I'm Matt Martucci. We'll see you next time.